What's the dinner now, man? What's popping with y'all out there, man? Happy New Year's to everybody. Um, as always, I want to start it off with some positivity, some positive energy. Get that circulating, get that put out there. 2025 for me, my tribe, and my people coming from where I come from, it has been a challenging start to the new year. You feel what I'm saying? I won't get too deep into that. I spare you the details and all that. But what I like to do is, man, just send some positive energy out there. I pray that the Most High maximize your blessings and minimize your curses, challenges, and hardships. I pray that the Most High give you the resiliency and the strength and the wisdom to navigate through 2025. Man, I pray that financial stability finds you. I pray that good health finds you. I pray the renewal of a lot of individual minds so that we can get on code and we can start viewing life from a perspective that's conducive to our peace, our growth, and our unity. You feel what I'm saying? You see what y'all see what the title is, man. Rapper Drex the Joint sparks racial tension due to recent racial comments. Okay, so I just want to clarify. I don't like to do clickbait and put out false narratives and all that, right? But rapper Drex the Joint, Afro Mexicano, you feel what I'm saying, from Mexico, from what I've been told from a few people who are familiar with this dude. He went live. He did a video, and in the background you can hear his Hispanic partners disrespect Crips out of pocket. But what's super out of pocket is that they disrespected all blacks by saying the N-word. They said the N-word, said some other disrespectful things towards blacks and whatnot. And it's like, this is the thing, homie. When that little confused dude went over there to Jesse Owens Park with all those Chicanos, those Cholos, those whatever they call them nowadays, those Eggers, who may be enamored, obsessed with our culture in a manner that we articulate, gesticulate, and do what it is that we do. When they went up to Jesse Owens Park, homie, I said, this is a bold and this is a bold move. You feel what I'm saying? But what I don't want to say angered me, but what frustrated me is when a little dude from Hoover said, "Oh, Groove, we about to go program with him," and he was excited that some Hispanics went to a park that's known for being a park that's frequented by African Americans. When that little dude from Hoover, and this is not, as I have said before, this is not a shot towards all the Hoovers. This is the pull up for that weirdo. This dude was ecstatic. He was happy. Oh, Groove, we about to go program with what? How you gonna go program with some dudes whose organization and whose affiliation in faction have been known for going after blacks? That's crazy, bro. That was mind-boggling. Here it is, probably like 2 or 3 weeks later, Drex the Joint, the same young rapper who went to Jesse Owens Park with some Chicanos, with some young Mexican gang members from out of Orange County. He do a live video, or he upload a video to where you can clearly hear the Hispanics in the back saying disrespectful things towards Crips and towards blacks. Because from Hoover was ready to ride with these racists against his own people. That's crazy, homie. But today, somebody sent me a video, man, and I'm gonna share the video with you. Today, somebody finally spoke up in the hip hop world, in the hip hop community, out of the West Coast, homie, because it's so much racial tension that goes on the internet, but brothers is blind to it. But we can talk about 4 Extra catching a fade in a county jail with a dude named Deuce Flame, and the Bloods feel like this, and certain Crips feel like this, and some dudes is in between. They're gonna go with the majority. We can talk about 4 Extras pressing young dudes from BPS, and 4 Extras is this, and Willie Whoop and all that, and all this and all that. Homie, that shit is irrelevant. We can talk about Whack 100 and we can disrespect Whack 100, but when it's real situations that affect our people, we turn a blind eye to it. I don't see that. If it any racism, I don't see it, boss. Like, come on, homie. And this is to Any Southsider, homie, any Southsiders, right? That's pushing an in blank narrative, like how the young dudes out there in El Monte talking about, oh yeah, we push that in blank. Ain't no blacks out there. The black population in El Monte, homie, is probably like what, 1%? And that's what I be talking about, homie. But they call me a racist. Oh yeah, Bobby Yea's a racist, and that's why his views are low, and that's why his subscribers are stagnant. Nah, homie, I'm gonna call the truth. I'm gonna speak the truth as it pertains to my people, homie. I'm not kissing no ASS. I'm not dancing to nobody else rhythm or beat, homie. I'm for my people. And if you blame me for being for my people, then blame me all night, all day into the morning time. I don't give up. You feel what I'm saying? Who gonna stand up for the people in this community? Who gonna stand up for the people, homie? In these YouTube streets. Ain't nobody standing up for the people, our people in these YouTube streets and this algorithm. I'm the only one. I'm the only cat, homie, that got a little recognition in these YouTube streets to stand up for my people. When these racist sureños come on here and they say all this disrespectful SHIT towards our women, our children, and us as black men, homie. So we can't say pause. Hold on. What cuz say? We programming cuz. And we programming you, cuz, because nigga, you allowed that shit to go out there. Nigga, you heard that video. You heard them cats in the back saying that disrespectful shit, but you still uploaded it because you didn't think that you didn't think Cass was gonna call you out on your BS. Homie, that was some buster SHIT. See, you were supposed to do a song with one of my homies. That's out. Well, y'all can still do the song, right? But y'all won't shoot the video on Imperial Course on PJ Crib. Drex the joint user. You know what you is, homie. And if you and I can't tell a homie how to feed his family, and I won't never try to put prohibition and restrictions on cats getting their money to feed their kids, right? But I promise you, homie, I promise you, if you and a homie do the song, homie, the video would not be shot in the Pure Course Housing Project. Because if it is, I'm politicking on Mike. On PJ Watch Crip, I'm politicking. If you over there and I'm over there, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem, homie. If you and a homie go through and do the song, and you in the Pure Course Housing Projects, and y'all shooting a video, and I'm over there, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of you. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. If you got your goons and you got your henchmen or you got whoever with you, we just gonna get into some gangster SHIT, and that just is what it is, homie. So y'all can do the song. Go ahead, do the song if y'all choose to do the song. But you would not come into Imperial Course Housing Projects, and I'm over there, or any of my folks over there, it's gonna be a problem for you. So if you want to push in blank, homie, let us award you the consequences of pushing in blank. And in situations like this, homie, all the homies crip in blood, man, we should be on code, homie. That dude should be boycotted. Y'all want to emulate and imitate and replicate what it is that we do, but y'all constantly making racial remarks. But when I come on here and I address it, oh, Bobby Yea's the problem and whoopie whoop and all that. Lefty Gunplay say, oh, I never see my daughter with a black father. Be like, what the? He said that with disdain and disgust. Now you got these young cats out of El Monte, where there's no negros at, and y'all pushing in blank. How's that? How y'all get on this racial tip? How y'all pushing in blank? I can partially understand the Longos out in Long Beach pushing in blank. I can partially understand the T-Flax in the Concobarrio 7-O's pushing in blank. But how are you pushing in blank and there's no African Americans out there where you at? See, y'all playing with us, right? But this the thing. Y'all ain't seen us unify, be on code, and move and move as a unified front since the 1960s. So y'all think it can't happen. But it has happened in spurts. Like in 1992 when we came together, and homie, we was changing the dynamics, homie. That terrified a lot of people. But y'all gonna keep poking the bear, and y'all gonna keep making these disrespectful comments, homie, to where brothers ain't gonna be left with nothing but to unify and start showing cats, homie, we ain't scared of y'all. The reason why we parry, the reason why we try to avoid a racial war with y'all, because it's gonna be damn near catastrophic. The carnage that's gonna be left from a potential race war in LA County and all throughout California, it's gonna be bad. And I have said this before. If a race war between black and brown jump off in California, you think it's just going to be contained in California? No. You got brothers in Alabama. You got brothers in Mississippi. You got brothers in Michigan. You got brothers in other states, homie, that's represent what we're representing. And you got brothers in those states that love this blackness, homie, and they going to press a line. So why let your foolishness create something, homie, that can be catastrophic? Because if we start K-I-L-L-I-N-G, right? Take the N off, right? K-I-L-L-I-N-G, right? If we start doing that because of race, it's going to be worse than Chicago, Baltimore, and St. Louis put together, homie, because every time you step out your door, it's going to be some gangster S-H-I-T. Because we ain't doing it for colors no more. Not everybody wear red and not everybody wear blue at a point in time. Now you can wear what you want to wear. It's all about baseball caps, right? But if we initiate a race, W-A-R, homie, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for us, and it's going to be bad for y'all. So how do we get to a point, Tommy, to where we can cordially coexist? Why y'all continue to poke the bear? We ain't saying, oh, we don't want no problems because we afraid of y'all. We don't want no problems because we trying to live life and we're trying to advance. Our only weakness and setback is that the energy we should be giving other people, we continuously give it to one another, and that makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, homie. The mental conditioning to where we continue to go after one another, but everybody is saying F us. Like, that's crazy. Just like the video I showed with the young dude from Hoover talking about, Groove, we about to go program with him. You about to go program with some racists against some other blacks instead of making amends with your brothers, and then we go after everybody who feel like they want problems with us. What's wrong with you cats, homie? But we gonna get into this video, man. Let me share my screen and let's check out this video, man. This is a local artist from out of Long Beach, man. You know, kind of popular young dude, DW Flame, and you know he gives his opinion into this situation, homie.
Hey, this to the little nigga calling himself Drex the joint. Cause you all on your live got everybody behind you saying nigga K, and you saying crab K and all that, bro. You trying to start a race war or something? Like, and what's so crazy? I had a phone call with my Mexican partners, and we know we ain't gonna start a race war over you. You want to know why? Because niggas don't consider you a real Mexican. Like, cause and who cares though? That don't even matter to us. But you being disrespectful, posting it, knowing that niggas is watching. You see his followers on there. Oh yeah, they on here, nigga. And you got all that, y'all nigga K, crab K, and like, come on, cuz. I would say stop playing. And you just did a show with all black niggas. Niggas wasn't saying that all at the show. Come on, cuz. And even if that's how you feel, keep your shit in private. When you trying to do this shit, when you in position, you have black supporters. Hey, this to the little nigga calling himself Drex the joint.
Hold on, somebody's saying something. Big Chivo and Lima. Don't talk about it, just hand it. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass out of my shit. It's bitch ass niggas like you that's this motherfucking poison. It's bitch ass niggas like you that's poisonous to the community. And my people want to hold hands and sing Kumbaya and all that. Like, homie, this ain't the time, homie. This is the time for us to unify. Motherfuckers take us as a game, homie. Take us as a joke. And if we continue in our ways of self-destruction in these fratricidal relationships and activities against one another, homie, these dudes is gonna make a move on us. And if we can't organize, we can't mobilize. What we gonna do when everybody just jump on some? Well, it's already like that. Well, what we gonna do when these dudes are inclined to continue to act upon that NK movement? You got this dude, Hispanic dude that's in my chat, always barking, moving silence, and man, shut your bitch ass up. Use a bitch, use a hoe, use a mark, and you need to go play with your asshole, man. I don't know if your old lady doing it right for you, but go play with your asshole, homie, and stop playing with a real man. Get your bitch ass out of here. We gonna get you bitch, marks, hoes, and suckers and busters the fuck up out of here, because we ain't got no energy for these bitch ass niggas in 2025. If you feel some type of way, bitch ass nigga, handle your candle. You bitch ass nigga, you 65 asshole, get your bitch ass up out of here, cuz. And this be the type of shit that I be talking about. Bitch ass nigga, check my resume. My shit is thorough on PJ Watts Crip. My history ain't no motherfucking mystery of what I do to motherfuckers in those correctional institutions and all that, homie. So you better watch who you playing with me. Get your bitch ass up out of here, cuz. But it's 2025, cuz. You know what I mean? We got to keep the energy thorough and keep the energy good and all that, and the vibrations high and all that. And we ain't about to let no bitch ass sucker, cuz, interrupt the message. So we gonna get this bitch ass up out of here. Go play with your people, dog. This ain't the place to be playing at, homie. This is real shit where we come and you listen to thought-provoking content. You ain't got to always agree with me. Long as you think, then my motherfucking job is done. We need to start getting people to thinking in a different way and in a different manner than we have been conditioned to think as. All I want to do is give you thought-provoking content. Hey, man, I heard that shit that Bobby Yates said, man, and that shit had me thinking. Think. The only way to get up out of this box, the only way to get up out of this dire situation that we in is think, homie. Let's start doing more thinking and less craziness. Think before you act, homie. Stop reacting to shit and start responding to shit. Start thinking. Challenge everything that these motherfuckers then taught us. Challenge everything that these motherfuckers try to present to us and bring to us as a peace offering. As a peace offering and all that. Man, fuck that. Start seeing people, family, people's in the community, the neighborhood, people in your circle. Start questioning everything, homie. Now ain't the time to continue to give motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt, because the benefit of the doubt can be to your detriment. Y'all want to be cool with us? Why y'all want to be cool with us? Why y'all want to be a part of our culture? Because they can benefit from it. They look at it as a get-rich scheme that the blacks have been sitting on for over 30 years, and they haven't mastered it. They haven't gotten it right. Our golden goose was supposed to be hip-hop. Hip-hop was supposed to produce multiple black billionaires. But we allowed the Jews to come in, manipulate the situation in conjunction with the Italians, and they start getting certain cats out the way, start threatening certain cats. Homie, we were supposed to stand up for our people, because this is the voice. The biggest voice that we didn't ever have was hip-hop. Let me tell you how profound hip-hop is. Hip-hop and rap is so profound that every 10 years the music changed, right? Did the music of the 1920s sound like the music of the 1930s? No. Do the music of the 1930s sound like the music of the 1940s? No. Does the music of the 1940s sound like the music of the 1950s? No. And then as we progress to today, the music changed every 10 years, with the exception of in hip-hop. The music is still kind of the same. My daddy ain't listen to rap. His daddy ain't listen to rap. But now you have a generation to where I'm a father, I listen to rap, and my kids listen to rap. How do we use hip-hop and how do we use rap to restore our communities and our homes? Because that's something that we have in common with our kids. The music that we listen to, whether it's mumble music or whether it's some lyricists or whether it's a person rapping metaphors and all that, homie, it's hip-hop. How do we use hip-hop to transform our conditions and our families and our communities? That's what I'm saying. Hip-hop has to have an abundance of value to it. If now the Hispanics is emulating, replicated, and fascinated with it. How do we get these culture vultures? And I'm not just talking about the Hispanics, homie, that emulate what we do, right? But they hate us. They hate us. I'm talking about the Jewish individuals who didn't connive their way into a position of monopolizing the hip-hop movement. Let's go back to the chilling circuit, homie. If your homie got a club, then let's book RJ to come and perform there. We ain't looking for radio play. We want to take it back to the dirt. We want to take it back to the mud, to where the money is coming to our hand. We don't need no Jewish executive or A&R or whatever is the terms of these record execs and all that. We don't need them no more, homie. If we take it back to the mud, like how Master P and the brothers in the Bay Area did, is selling tapes out the trunk, even though we done went past selling tapes out and CDs out the trunk. But what I'm saying is this: we have to reclaim our golden goose, homie. We got a golden goose, because if we wouldn't, then why the whites are emulating and trying to replicate in like, let me compose myself. We need to reclaim hip-hop. We don't need no others doing what it is that we do. We got to have some type of value of everything we do. They replicate it. You got young Hispanics out there talking about, yeah, in blank and this, that, and third, but you wearing baseball caps like us. You wearing LeBron jerseys and D Jackson jerseys and all that. You can't be that racial, homie. It's the conditioning. It's the conditioning of their minds. But we don't program our kids to be racist. So that's why we don't know how to respond to racism, because we don't program our kids to be racist. A lot of Latinos in the video, homie, they already know. Junior high school, going into high school, no more associating with blacks, homie. No more doing that. No more doing that. And it's easy for them to transform and flip on us because they have been indoctrinated since they was young to distrust blacks. Blacks are only there for entertainment is what they feel about us. Blacks don't have any value. Blacks are cutthroat. Blacks are steal from you. They got all these negative stereotypes and narratives associated with us to condition and program their youth to switch on us, homie. Now imagine if we start giving all these other races the energy that they give us. Imagine that. If we stop all this internet beef, going after one another and all that, and we start saying, hey, homie, listen, them dudes is acting shady. These dudes is on some other shit. So we ain't about to get on here and disrespect each other, homie. This is how we moving as a unified front. This is what you got. This is what Cuz got. This is what Blood got. And this is how we moving as a whole. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm going to jump into some of these comments, homie. And this is the thing. A lot of Soneños and a lot of Mexicanos, a lot of Chicanos, Latinos, right? They say, oh, Bobby Ye's a racist. Even though all your people, right? Even though your people, not all your people, but even though a lot of your people, American Cholo, the dude from just did a segment about him, fat turkey neck looking motherfucker, Cali, I forgot, man. All these dudes, American Cholo, Lefty Gunplay, now Drex the Joint and his entourage, and a slew of others who are affiliated or associated with the Sureños, they come on here, homie, they blatantly disrespect us. I ain't said no disrespectful thing, use no disrespectful terminologies against Mexicans, Latinos, Chicanos, Mexicanos, none of that. But I'm the racist because I'm calling out the bullshit. That's what it is. Y'all so accustomed and used to my people being, nah, it ain't that no more, homie. The paradigms are shifting and the mindsets is changing for those who are anointed. But I'm gonna get into some of these comments, homie. I'm gonna get up off this thing, man. Happy New Year's, man. You feel me? I always go with quality over quantity. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they feel that it's absolutely necessary for them to upload every day, but you're watering down your brand. And then you start engaging in the BS to where you're talking about things that put us against one another. But then y'all want to talk about Adam 22. Y'all doing the same shit Adam 22 doing. Let's stop talking about each other. It ain't hard for dudes to go back to that penitentiary way of resolving conflict. Let me call his homie. And if his homie is a righteous dude and he on code, listen, homie, this is what it is. And I understand a lot of cats can't do that with Whack 100 because there's rumors that he can't go back to his hood. I don't know if he can or he can't. I can go back to mine. But what I'm saying is, homie, we need to start creating a network. We need to start creating a network of communication to where we can resolve conflicts, real conflicts, off of the internet. Because people sit back and like, man, look at these N-words. Look at them. Can't stick together for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, homie. Enough is enough. Read some of these comments. Dane Sinatra say, talk that talk, bruh. Power to the people. Let's live in peace before we rest in it. That's all I'm saying. Kevin Spacey say, you are the only one for sure. We got to change that narrative, homie. Why am I the only one? Why am I the only one? Why am I? Come on, homie. I know we ain't that blind or what cats ain't seeing it, but what it is, a lot of cats, they'll become slaves, right? To get the Latino viewers, get the Latino viewers up, to get the Mexicans to come and support their channel. If the Mexicanos come and support my channel, power to y'all as well. But it's not going to make me quiet my voice and not push my agenda just to have some people who are not like me to come and support my channel. That's crazy. That's asinine. That's traitorous towards your people. So I'm going to water down what I got to say for my people that may be beneficial to my people just because I want to attract other people. Man, you niggas is bunk on crib. Shorty McGriff say, what up, brother? Bobby Ye tapping in to show support, man. I appreciate all the support, man, on the Renting Nails. Unique in every way say, morning blessings, King. Morning blessings to you, Queen. Dane Sinatra say, we black first. Everything else is secondary on the reels. We black first. Even in the California Youth Authority, homie, that's the mind state that I had, homie. I'm black first. So if it's cracking with the homies from the Bay, with them dudes, let it go up. If it's cracking with the blood homies, with them dudes, let it go up. If it's cracking with the Crip homies and them dudes, let it go up. We black first. And we need to get on code like that, homie. Whatever is the minuscule or the minute disagreements or difference in opinions that we have, we need to get over that, homie, and get on code. How can we reclaim and we monopolize hip-hop, something that we created, something that we started, and we bickering and we fighting over crumbs? This algorithm ain't nobody getting millions of views on one video. See, I'll get into that another time. I will get into that at a later time. All right, let's get rid of this dude. This dude's a weirdo, Mike. Man, we ain't even Monty M, man. Fuck that dude. We ain't worried about cuz on Crip, man. See, that's the thing, homie. People feel like they can take shots and throw stones at us because they feel like we're individuals and we don't have a collective. Well, if I go after Bobby Yates, people aren't going to stand up and support him because they're not accustomed to coming together and unifying. Like, come on, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Spirit Wonder say, I knew Drex was a punk Mex who let that slide. Michael Screen say, fam, not saying nothing wrong. I'm in Florida and we don't let Mexicans get an inch in Florida. Power to the peoples. Much love, homie. Too black, too strong. I respect that. But we're having some complications out west. Why? I mean, I can go into it, but I choose to go into it at a later time. You feel what I'm saying? But, shout out to all them Florida boys out there. You feel me? I understand that y'all don't allow the Mexicans to get an inch and all that. But now y'all have to find a way to unify out there because it's not just the Mexicans that's coming after us, homie. It's not just them. It's a whole system. It's a whole system that's coming after us, and they know how to pit us together. So y'all may not be giving the Hispanics or the Mexicans an inch out there, but y'all still unaliving brothers. And I'm not throwing stones. I'm not trying to water down what you're saying, and I'm not coming after you. What I'm saying is that us as a people have to stop unaliving us as a people. California, Michigan, Florida, Louisiana, New York, everywhere, homie. We got to stop unaliving one another. If we can stop unaliving one another, starting our own independent business, moms and pop shops and all that, homie, and we only support our own in the same fashion that the Jews only support their own, unless they're exploiting another ethnic group of people, homie, we'll be millionaires in less than 2 years if we can circulate. If we can continue to circulate that black dollar, recycle our money in our community. But let me get on. It's already a race war is raised against us. I agree with you. Bengali 44 say, Jazam. Dank Sinatra say, at Michael, real talk, we ain't doing no plan in the South. I can dig that. Shout out to my brothers in the South. Power to the people. Too black, too strong. Spiritual Eyes say, you are correct. Spirit Wonder says, why everyone want to compare to the West? The South don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. I can dig it. A Blue said, Drex the joint isn't FBA, so I'm not surprised, but he needs to stay out of my culture. Yeah, but he's still black because the blacks down there in Mexico in Oaxaca and it's another city out there in a southern region of Mexico. They get treated just like how we get treated by the American government, but worse. So he's still, like Jay-Z say, he's still that, homie. He may not. I'll get into that shit later, man. Spiritual Eye says jealousy. Monty M was commenting against the Chiva dude. Shorty McGriff say back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, rap was our news. We was hearing what was going on in different cities. This is facts. It was the voice of the people. The most profound voice that we didn't had outside of Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and a slew of others was hip hop, rap. Rappers conveying a message from different parts of the country, homie. That's how we knew what was going on in New York. Then Easy E and Ice T and King T and all them was like, hey, what was going on out in the West? It was our voice. That's why they had to come and they had to seize control of it, and then they had to contaminate it. The biggest voice that we didn't have, homie, was hip hop, was rap music. Los Coast TV say 100, 100. Ken Am, East Oakland. Hey, Big East Oakland. What's the deal with my player partners from out of the Bay, man? Shout out to the Bay on the Renanels. Thank Sinatra say blacks need to get on code and stop doing music with Solanios. I agree with you. That's just the plain truth. That's the plumb truth. A Blue says saw Cholo dudes wearing Jordans with plaid shorts. I was like, what the fool? Look, check this out. Shout out to OG Cartoon, right? And before, I was gonna do a segment on this, but I just put it out there now. He was on Cinemills TV and he said that blacks kind of bit the style of Solanios. I disagree with that. Coming out of and I didn't talk to a lot of not just OGs but older gentlemen in the community who's first generation in Watts or was born in Mississippi or born in Louisiana, Ruston, Louisiana, and New Orleans, Louisiana to be exact, and came out here. Those Pendletons that you see the Cholos wear, those came from the South where it was cold at, and he was working in them fields. And it was chopping down trees. They call them lumber jackets. Those Pendletons are called lumber jackets. So we been wearing those. We been wearing khakis. The Latinos, the Chicanos, the Mexicanos didn't popularize khakis. We did. We was wearing those first. What they were wearing were like dress pants, and they were pulled up. They wore their pants up real high, but they were like dress pants. In Cab Calloway and brothers like Cab Calloway, Duke Ellington, and all that, coming up out of the era of the Harlem Renaissance and all that, way back in the days, they popularized those big baggy suits with the big hats and all that, like how the mask, how Jim Carrey dressed in a mask when he had on that yellow suit. The Hispanics had got put up on game about that style of dress out west. The Hispanics out west had learned how the brothers was wearing their suits on the East Coast in Harlem and all that. Harlem to be exact, right? And then they began to emulate that, and they were called the Pasucos. The Pasucos got their fashion from blacks. So, OG Cartoonist spoke on that, but he didn't go in depth and talk more about how they take, and the brothers did borrow that from the Hispanics. Homie, they've been dressing like us for generations upon generations upon generations. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't tell this without telling that, because when you tell that and don't tell this, they use that to make us look like we're copying their style or we're followers and so on and so forth. But from my investigation and my research, we didn't take no fashion from them. You feel what I'm saying? They always fashioned themselves after us. When we was wearing the Nike Cortezes when they first came out in the All-Stars back in the 70s and the 80s and all this, right? Once we stopped wearing certain fashion and certain brands, they adopted. And this is real spill. This ain't me being racist. This ain't me being on no disrespectful stuff with them or none of that. You feel what I'm saying? The only thing that I would say that brothers may have borrowed from the Chicano culture is the Ben Davis shirts. Y'all know the shirts with the gorilla on it. Yeah, the brothers borrowed that. But look how much they borrowed from us. Look how much they have adopted, replicated, and imitated fashion and music and everything from our culture. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right. I want to play one more video for y'all. I'll play it at a later time, homie. See, I'm making another segment, I'm making another segment. Michael Screen say I'm from Florida and got love for the West and love to see Black unity, fam. This is why we're not giving Mexicans an inch in Florida, keeping it real. I can dig it, Kim, folks. Hey, Blue says Kendrick Lamar will put Drex the Joint on his next album like he did with the Mexicans on his recent album. He'll be all right. I promise you, if Kendrick Lamar do that, homie, I never listen to Cuz again. Because at some point in time, homie, and I know that you see and view things from your individual perspective and you have a reason for doing what it is that you're doing. But for you to do it a second time, homie, you off code, and I won't support you on my mama. I won't. If Kendrick Lamar put Drex the joint on an album, on a record, I ain't fucking with Cuz no more. That's word is bond. And I know my little bitty support, that don't really matter to a dude who got millions of followers and whatnot, but I won't fuck with Cuz no more, Cuz, because you'll be off code on Mike. Low Coast TV say John Hendrick Clark said we have no friends. We don't have no friends. Who are friends? We don't have no friends. Our biggest allies is one another, but we unalive one another. Our biggest supporters and backbones is our women, but we degrade and we disrespect them. So our communities is in shambles. We got to get on code. We got to get it together, homie. Shorty McGriff say, you doing the right thing, Bobby A. People just get a little edgy when people talk about race. Yeah, because we have been programmed and conditioned to turn a blind eye to racism, especially those of us who are in a leadership position, who are in an influential position. The pressure is really on them to overlook racism. That same programming and conditioning is prevalent right now today. So if I get on here and I say F Bloods, oh, Bobby A said F Bloods. If I get on here and I say F Crips, oh, Bobby A say F Crips. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that video? Ooh, man, homie, it'll take off like that. Because we're conditioned to go against one another. But a Hispanic can come on here and say F Crips, F Bloods, F GDs, F Vice Lord, F N-words, period. And dude's gonna say, what? He say, what? Oh man, that dude just having a bad day. He don't mean that. He mean that. And the organizations and the people behind them, that's the agenda they push. They mean that. Moving along. Travis Brown say, man, when it comes to standing up for our people, you the truth. Peace and blessings, King. I appreciate it. Somebody got to do it. Somebody have to stand up for our people, homie, and paint us in a different light, a different narrative with a different brush. Because a lot of these dudes, like the people in the South, say they off code. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You sit up all day, and a lot of these YouTube cats that's from the streets, cuz they gossip like hoes, cuz. You cats coming on here talking about street shit that can get niggas indicted. You niggas is talking about shit that can get dudes locked up. You dudes is talking about shit that you condemning Adam 22 for talking about. We got to change the dynamics, cuz. We got to get on code. We got to treat each other better. Because once we instill pride in our people, homie, and we become a prideful people, we become a strong, unified people, and we ain't taking no disrespect from nobody. Why we ain't, and secretly designated a day that you go up there and holler at Adam 22. Look, cuz, check this out, nigga. You being manipulative. You exploiting our culture, and you creating content that can create gang wars. Nigga, stop. Because the next time we come up to this motherfucker, we ain't gonna see so friendly. But all dudes want to do is talk. They think that all we is talk. Like the dude, Big Chivo, Antelema came on here and said, oh man, stop barking and whooping and all that. They think we all talk. They think we all bark with no bite, cuz. That's how they look at us. They don't take us serious. They look at us like mayates. Like, those mayates, dog. All they want to do is kill each other, dog. Fuck those vatos. That's how they look at us. Spiritual eyes say, why are Hispanics in our music and culture anyway? Because we're very welcoming people to everybody but ourselves. Because that's how Master trained and programmed us to be. And when it was the division between the Germans that was coming over here, the Polish that was coming over here, the English had already conquered this shit, but the different ethnic groups within a Caucasian race, when they were coming over here, they were programming us to say, yes, Master, and they was programming us to be welcoming to everybody other than ourselves. A lot of the programming, a lot of the conditioning that we had on these slave fields, a lot of us are still holding on to it. On the reals. Shed that shit, homie. We don't got the physical chains on us no more. But we acting like we do because they said, listen, homie, you can take the shackles off their hands and the shackles off their feet, but keep the shackles on their mind, and it's going to be an autopilot, homie. They're conditioned to be against one another. They're conditioned to treat themselves in a fashion that we treated them. The conditioning is real. Michael Screen says facts. Z says too many black men keep talking that people of color blank instead of pro-blackness. Power to the people. I mean, whatever you choose to call it, whatever you choose to label it, let's just do it. It's a saying that says, stop talking about what a good man is and go out and be one. I tell y'all about these sayings. It's another saying that says, if you know the way, show the way and always go the way. Don't never deviate from the way. And a lot of dudes is selling their voice. A lot of dudes are selling their reputation and their influence. And some dudes is even selling their, you know what I'm talking about. That's out of pocket, homie. We got to change. Mama Harper say, you too fine to be on here with your hair like that. I got to get it braided. You right. Mama Harper, you better stop. You better stop, Mama Harper, because I flirt back, baby. And I'm just fucking around. Hey, nah, but I appreciate that, Mama Harper. I'm going to get it braided up today and all that. You feel me? You got to let it breathe, wash it, and you know what I mean, all that. It's just, when this was presented to me, homie, I couldn't wait. I had to get on here and I had to holler at my folks about what's going on, like on the reels. But I appreciate that, Mama Harper. My number is, let me stop playing. RBG Boxer, that's my partner. What's the dinner there? He says, you got a campaign going on where they claiming they started everything that makes California popular. Wow. Who said that? Bring them up. Let's debate. California wouldn't be, America wouldn't be America without the melanated, carbonated peoples, whether you call yourself FBA, whether you call yourself African American, colored, Negro, whatever you call yourself, right? The carbonated, melanated people adds value to America, right? See, this is the thing. A lot of these inventions that were created here was Black inventions, created by Black inventors. But the thing is, they were subjugated to a Caucasian male that was either their owner or either their supervisor or whatnot. And being that they consider Black men not to be humans and they consider Black folks to be 3/5 or something like that, 2/5 of humans or whatnot, whoever was their representative, whoever was their superior, whoever was their master, whoever was their manager, they got all the credit for the invention. It ain't too much shit invented in America that we didn't have a hand in. Did you know that it's pyramids that they call mounds all through America, North America, United States of America? We've been here. But what it is, they turned the Africans against the indigenous carbonated, melanated people that they call Black Indians, right? They turned, that's some other shit. Let me stay focused. Forgive me, man. I just love my people. Kevin Spacey say he is, oh my God. I just told this person I'm live, but this is what I deal with. Inconsiderate. Forgive me, man. A person that quick, instantaneously, just kind of like change my energy, man. So I'm gonna get up off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all macking in on your Kim folks. If you haven't did so far, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Help me get my subscribers up, man. I appreciate y'all. Stay up, be blessed, too black, too strong. Let's live in peace before we have to rest in it, man. And that's my message for the day.